What's up, YouTube? My name is Marvin. Thank you for tuning in again. Today I will be looking at a trade which was taken on Wednesday. It was a gold buy trade, so it went very well, and I wanted to break down exactly what I was looking at and why I took the trade as I did. And let's see if we can learn something new. So when we jump into the charts, first of all, I can show you exactly what I was looking at on Wednesday for the trade breakdown on gold, which is what I usually trade. So I usually trade the 5 minute or the 15 minute or the 1 minute, depends where I see a setup. And another thing is I like to trade during the London session or New York session. So where the setup comes is where I trade from. So as you can see here, this is Wednesday. This is Wednesday's price action. As you can see, it starts from around here, which is at 2 a.m. East African time. So this is the whole day of Wednesday. So my trade was taken within the London session here, and I'm going to show you exactly what I was looking at when I took this trade. So first of all, if I can first disable this maybe, so that you can have a clear chart. If I zoom out a little bit, what you can see is, because we are on the 5 minute, there was a trend line here. There was a trend line here, if I can fix it very well. There was a trend line here, and there was a break. There was a break of this trend line to the downside, and price was moving downwards. But the problem was, we had been moving in an uptrend for quite some time. So I was not looking for sales. I was specifically looking for buys, because as you can see here, we have this, if I can put a line here, we have this support zone. So unless this support zone was broken, I was only looking for buys. So as the London session was opening, that's when I found my entries. So I'm going to show you exactly what I was looking at. If I can activate my indicators again, and we zoom in a little bit. So this is where the London session started from, around here. This is at 11 a.m. East African time. So price came and it reached this pivot point. This is the weekly pivot point. This is the weekly pivot point, and price had bounced off the pivot point a few days before. So it came back to this point, and what I was looking for was a divergence, because I usually trade divergences most of the time. If I'm going to trade a change in market structure, I only look for divergences at specific places, either at the pivot point or a support zone. So as you can see here, there was a big support zone based off of the pivot point. So what I was looking for, a divergence in this area. I can find this real quick. Let's see, my brush is here. So I was looking for a divergence in this area. I was looking for a divergence there. So if I can zoom in a little bit, sorry about that. So let me, if I can zoom in to this point, for me to find the divergence here, I have to look for the RSI, and my RSI is already here. So what I was looking for was this divergence. On the 5 minutes, it was not clear enough, so what I had to do was to go to the 1 minute. So when I went to the 1 minute, let's go back and see. Where is this point? Where is this point? Give me a second. So it is around here, yes. So at this point is where I was looking for my divergence, at this point, because this is where price had come and reached this support zone. So I was looking for a divergence. So from here, from this point to this bottom, that's where I saw a divergence, which is from here to this point. That's where my divergence was on the 1 minute. So there were other things, of course, people can can notice, for example, there is a head and shoulders pattern, an inverted head and shoulders pattern. If I can find my inverted head and shoulders, where is it? I'll find it here. Yes, here. So this was our inverted head and shoulders pattern. Left shoulder is here. This is the left shoulder. This is the neckline. This is the head, and this is the right shoulder. So this was our inverted head and shoulders pattern. So what I was looking for, usually when I'm trading my divergences, I'm looking for a break. I'm looking for a break of a resistance which has been created here. So I put my resistance zone here. So I went back to the 5 minute. Went back to the 5 minute and was looking for a trade to the upside. So when it broke, I looked for entries, and this is where I entered from. I entered at around this point, around that point. My stop loss was exactly at the bottom, and my take profit was around here for a 2.5 risk to reward trade on gold, and that's how I won that trade. It was a good trade. I'll show you the results of what came out of this trade up here, and I can show a screenshot of the trade that I took. So this was the trade that I took, and this is its screenshot here. This is the screenshot of the trade that I took. So that was the breakdown of the trade that I took on gold on Wednesday. It was a nice trade. It gave me some good money from it. So thank you for tuning in. That was a little bit of something that I usually look for when I'm trading. So thank you for tuning in. If you enjoyed the video, please consider liking and subscribing to the channel, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.